So this is the most pirated games in June 2017. This chart is for informational and educational purposes only, and remember, if you like it, support the developers and buy it for a fair price. So first up, number 1, the most pirated game in June 2017 is The Sims 4. Number 2 is Pro Evolution Soccer 2017. Yeah, FIFA 17 isn't going to be hacked now.
But not long to 18 comes out. So.
I think, and this is a small prediction, I think FIFA 18 will be hacked pretty quickly.
Oh, I think
now that Denuvo has got his pants firmly around his ankles.
Down.
Yeah. Number 3 is a new entry, Sniper Elite 4. This was another really quick job, actually. I believe it was Denuvo protecting, bypassed really quickly. Number 4 is Mass Effect Andromeda.
Despite the people not being able to play with the latest patch.
I know.
All for news outlets.
I know the pirates.
Deal about
according to those news outlets, the pirates are really worked up about that, even though I haven't heard a word from them. Number 5 is the absolutely magnificent NieR Automata. I recently reviewed this, actually. I gave it 91%, and that was taking into account 5% that I lopped off because of the dreadful technical issues. I'm not talking about the pirated version. I'm talking about the actual version, the version that they want you to pay for. But it really is, if you haven't played NieR Automata, I thoroughly recommend it. It's the best game I've played this year by a mile, to be honest. Number 6, another new entry, Dishonored 2. This was the second big release from Arcane Studios that we've seen in recent months, the other one being Prey. And Prey is interesting from the fact that for the second month running, it hasn't actually made it into...
It has been cracked.
It has been cracked, yeah, but hardly anyone's pirating it. And this just feeds in nicely with the theory that the vast majority of things that are pirated are things that people have already bought. There was a quote, I can't remember who said it, I'm afraid, but somebody said, the only things that are pirated are the things that have already made their money. And that kind of follows with Prey, because very few people, I'm really surprised actually that so few, and I'm playing through Prey at the moment, and it's not a bad game. It's very like Bioshock, actually. Probably not as good as Bioshock, but it's not a bad game. Dishonored 2, however, is being very well pirated, despite having a quite mediocre reviews behind it. Outlast 2 is the indie hit at number 7. That's done very well for 2 months running now. GTA San Andreas, for some reason, is at number 8. That's not a typo.
GTA 5, actually, which
I didn't actually record as being in the top 30.
Which is strange. It's been a while since that's happened.
It is unusual.
And I read somewhere it topped the actual sales chart again recently.
Yeah, I know it's part of the Steam sale, probably with a really crappy discount, because it never seems to be so
down
cheap.
From £100 to £95.
Yeah, Minecraft is at number 9.
I haven't seen that in there for a very long time.
If
at all, to be honest.
Doing very well on the Pirate Bay at the moment, Minecraft is. And number 10, another new entry, is Tekken 7, which is... this just missed last month, actually. It was released just as the month turns into June. Otherwise, that would have been a feature in last month's chart as well. But this is the one-on-one fighting game, a Street Fighter-esque type fighting game that has a bit of a disappointing single-player component to it. I normally stop at the top 10, but I won't. I'm going to go into number 11 this month because there's another new entry, that being Dirt 4. It's a racing game, and I believe it's from Codemasters, who make lots of those.
Lots of racing games.
We've got the full top 30 in the description below. I just want to point out, I've already mentioned that Prey hasn't really been pirated that much. Another game which has only just released, Micro Machines World Series, just released at the very end of June, actually, and it was I don't believe it had Denuvo protection. The pirated version made it onto the website very quickly, but not that many people were pirating it. Not enough to push it into the top 30 most pirated games of June, at any rate. And again, I've heard that Micro Machines
isn't that great.
Isn't as good as the original classic Micro Machines from way back in the day. I had a request. Somebody asked. We used to always say where we compiled the charts from, and then we stopped doing that because we were just going through the same thing every month. Well, we were asked a question last month, so I'll just quickly mention now. We use. I basically use data from the Pirate Bay, from the Torrent Project, from rabg.to, from Torrent2. .eu, and from LeetX, 1337x.to as well. Kick-Ass torrents, the new Kick-Ass torrents I will use when it's working, but it's for some reason it doesn't display properly on my computer. So that's basically how we compile the charts. Anyway, guys, do let us know what you think in the comments below. Do please also hit the like and subscribe buttons. Loads more at parallaxlive.com. Thanks ever so much for watching, and we'll catch you guys in the next video.